pop the top off this.
Oh, hell yeah. So you got like the classic glass bottle and
You
everything?
know it, yep.
Oh, perfect. That could not have been better if we planned it.
Do you have one too?
Yeah, that's the root beer I have.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, in that case, cheers.
Clink. Clinkety clink.
I've got another one. Hold on. Wait, I have two empty ones. That'll make a better sound. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Shh. Ow, fuck. It was a bad sound. Hold on. That's better.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
If anybody out there is a music producer or a movie producer and they need my sound design, that's weird. I'm not really known for my sound design, but I'll take it.
Nice. All right, well, welcome back, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Andrew. That's Drew.
Yes, sir.
And we are once again playing Superfight.
It is Superfight, different edition.
Yeah, we're changing up the rules that we're making up as we go.
Yeah.
So if you're new to this channel, first of all, I'm sorry. Secondly,
Welcome.
we typically have funny, cool, silly, nerdy conversations, but video we did recently, which we will, I imagine, link somewhere.
Of course.
We played Superfight because we saw the game. Well, Drew saw the game, 50% off, and we bought the whole thing, and it's awesome. And I'm going to let you explain it because you did it really well last time.
So, Superfight is a game where you get a character, whether it be a K-pop star or a specific named character from a movie franchise, whatever, somebody from history, anything like that. Then you tag an attribute to them, such as laser eyes or 10 stories tall, stuff like that, and you pit them against each other in different scenarios and locations and try and argue who would win in a fight.
Oh, yeah.
So, for this alternate rule set that we're going to use, here's what's going to happen. This is really the first time I'm explaining it to Andrew as well, so it's new for everyone. What's going to happen is we're both going to have characters. They will then fight with no attributes. The loser then gets an attribute to help them in the fight. If they still can't win, then they get another attribute. And if after 2 attributes they lose again, then the other person gets the point. Now, if they do win with that first attribute, the other person will be able to get one. The only stipulation here is if it comes down to both characters have 2 attributes, then we will throw in a scenario to see who wins.
Cool.
It's kind of hard to explain that. There's a lot of like, if this, then that, but it'll make sense as we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we ready to jump right on into it?
Mm-hmm.
So then we start with Andrew's first character for the evening. I also spent some time shuffling the decks, so there may be some repeats from before.
Do you want to just not do repeats, or
We can skip repeats. Yeah, there's enough cards in here. Let's skip repeats.
Yeah, for now. It's a fresh deck.
Yeah. Your first card is
Oh, please be something good.
Helen Keller.
Shit. That's almost as bad as it can be.
Versus
No hate on Helen Keller, but like
in a fight, yeah.
in
Versus
a fight in this, yeah.
a meth addict.
Okay, I'm suddenly feeling a little bit better.
Nah, dude, meth addicts are whack. I would win. Helen Keller versus a meth addict.
Well, first let's check the location.
Yes, the location of the fight. That's a blank card. We're also skipping blank cards.
Yes, because we're not actually in person. He has all the cards.
Yes. We are fighting in the Vatican.
The Vatican?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, a meth addict versus Helen Keller in the Vatican. Who would win? I think very clearly
Meth addict.
Yeah, the insanity of the meth addict would...
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, what's my attribute? Round 1.
Round 1 goes to meth addict. Your handicap is you can't see. Wow.
You are not serious.
I wish. I'll take a picture and send it to you right now.
You have got to be kidding me. I'm double blind. Does that 2 negatives make a positive? Can I now see?
You can only see in infrareds.
That's already better than I could in the first place.
There you go. I wish
So-
I was kidding.
There's no fucking way. What the hell
I think it's fair to say that round 2...
has gone to the meth addict? You
Goes
got,
to
you
the
got to
meth
say this. We got to show all of our friends.
Totally.
I need to drink a root beer.
Your last effort to stay in this fight, your attribute comes out. Your second attribute is
Can't hear?
you are you are Helen Keller, who is also blind and in a fighter jet against a meth addict in the Vatican.
Well, now I feel a little more confident because you can't get to me. You're a meth addict. You're not smart enough to break into the jet.
Uh-huh.
All I gotta do is hit buttons randomly enough until I blow something up.
You just will crash.
I didn't think I was flying.
I assumed you were flying.
I figured it was just like a parked jet because we're inside a building.
Okay, we're in a park jet. That means you can't turn. The meth addict will just
But I could
like go
shoot
around.
missiles.
You don't know
I
the
could
missile
find the
button. You can't find the missile button. I think the meth addict will still win.
But like you can't get to me. I'm safe inside a jet.
A meth addict will tear their fucking fingers off trying to claw through it. They'll eventually get through the glass.
You think so?
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Meth addict wins against Helen Keller with a jet who can't see.
That was 3 rounds to 0 on that.
Yeah. Battle 1 goes to Drew.
The meth addict.
Drew the
wait.
meth addict?
Wait.
Drew the meth addict? You trying to tell us something? We're here for you.
Nah.
I personally prefer cocaine.
The productive drug. Anyway, Andrew,
The productive, yes.
your second character
Bring it on.
for this
I'm on a
super
roll.
fight
Like a cube.
is a Democrat.
Do I get to pick the Democrat?
Just in
Because if I
general.
could pick the Democrat, I want to pick 2008 Obama. He's young and hip, and he can play basketball, and he
Sure.
can water ski, like
2008 Obama, sure.
because he's still got vigor.
He can water ski.
Well, that's what he was doing afterwards. I pick Obama if I have to be a Democrat.
My my second character, Andrew,
Yes.
for this super fight
Yes.
is you.
Are you serious?
But what does that mean? Is it me or is it
What does it say?
you? It says you, Y-O-U.
Then you.
Then it's me.
It's you versus Barack Obama.
Me versus Barack Obama from 2008.
Where?
On pins and needles. Oh,
Ew. What?
fuck.
What does that mean?
Like we're standing on a pile of pins and needles.
Can we skip that? I don't like that. That's
No, we're
weird.
here.
God, ew. Okay, well, before that, I was going to say in general, I'd say Obama, because you're a pacifist, and he's bigger than you.
Is he?
Yeah, he's bigger than you. He's a tall dude, isn't he?
How big is Obama?
Obama? I thought he was a tall guy. I'm gonna Google it. How tall are you? Like what?
6'1".
6'1"? Obama height.
6'2".
Ha! He is bigger than you.
I could jump over him.
He's kind of athletic.
In a fight, we got to keep in mind though, I was in lightsaber club.
That's true.
I could
but
pick up this handful of needles and
He was president. I'm sure there's something.
it's a military training in being president.
Probably.
Okay. I will submit the first round to Mr.
Yeah.
Obama. So
Obama wins the first round against you.
yes.
Because, like, you don't have a lightsaber.
Oh, that's true. Or any weapon whatsoever. But I do get my first handicap here
All right.
while I'm on the back foot. I have a tiny baby arm. I think Obama
has one
Will-
extra in round
yes,
2.
he is stronger this time. My next attribute here is I'm armed with a shotgun. Okay. That gives me the edge.
Wait. Which arm became the baby arm?
It doesn't matter. I can point a shotgun and hit them.
But if but like, what if it's if your right hand is the one you can't use?
Okay.
It's
Then
a shotgun, right? Aren't shotguns like really powerful?
So he dies
You
and I
try to
get knocked
shoot
on
it.
my ass. Okay, check.
Hey, but
Done.
you don't know if you've hit him. You have no idea. You
It's a
could miss.
shotgun. It spreads.
Oh. Okay, so Obama has lost round 3.
Yes. So now Obama gets his first attribute to try and fight back. His attribute is armed with a long electrical whip.
Ooh. Long. He can be away, and you've been knocked on your ass after that last shot. Maybe you dropped the gun and you got
It
to go
would be
pick it
hard
up.
to reload.
It would.
with
Yeah,
that baby
you're right.
arm.
So I think in this round, long electrical whip, Obama's kicked your
Yeah.
ass.
He takes the bullet, or I guess the shot, and then gets his whip, stands up, and there's nothing I can do. I can't reload with my baby arm.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's an automatic shotgun, but I don't think that's fair to say.
Specify that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta specify that in the beginning, which you can't do now. So Obama's won 3 times.
You have
Obama for the win.
You have taken out my third heart.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why I like this version. We can sort of write some narrative to it.
Yeah, that's fair. But some of those shenanigans of the other version, definitely.
Yeah,
I
I mean-
think it'd be fun if we rotate out.
We're
now and then.
totally. For Superfight number 3, Andrew, are you ready for your character?
Oh, bring it on. You know I am. It's my favorite part.
Your champion is a Republic. We're gonna.
Are you
no.
serious?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shuffle it. That's not.
Well, I could. What? Teddy
No.
Roosevelt and
No,
Lincoln. Lincoln was a Republican.
That's just because I didn't shuffle the decks well enough, dude.
Aw, but Lincoln's tall. He fought vampires.
No. If you
Get a
want
vam-
it, we
if,
can.
If you, okay, I'm good. But if you get a vampire, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's.
I'm
We'll
be
write it in right
pissed.
now. If I get a vampire, I'll draw the next card.
Fine.
It's only fair.
All right. Cool.
Your first character is the entirety of the UN.
The UN.
Yeah.
So a lot of old world leaders who maybe
Mm-hmm.
don't have anything going for them. Wait, they all have access to nukes.
Yes, they do.
All right, I like it. I'm a hive mind UN.
My character is
What all countries are in the UN? Go on.
the Avatar.
The Avatar.
Yes.
Which one?
It says Avatar. I'm
So you
assuming.
can pick.
I'm assuming Aang or Korra or Wan or. Ooh, which
Roku.
Avatar? Or
My go-to was Roku.
no,
Not Roku. I'm
dude.
sorry. What's her name? The lady.
Kyoshi.
Kyoshi. My go-to is Kyoshi. I
She's
love
rad.
Kyoshi.
I'll stick just for those who aren't in the Avatar universe. I'll stick with Aang.
So okay, I'm the entirety of the UN,
Mm-hmm.
and you are the Avatar. Let me take countries in the UN like it matters. Just gotta nuke this child. Okay, so I have Burkina Faso, China, Bangladesh, Australia, Canada, Austria, Benin, Denmark, Bhutan, Ethiopia, Burundi, Chad, France, Afghanistan,
Just
Brazil, Cyprus, Egypt, Argentina, Mongolia, Democratic Republic, Cambodia, Chile, Czech Republic. That's just some of them. I have all of those nuclear weapons that I shoot at Aang.
there are
How is-
193 member states in the UN.
Awesome. I have all of their nuclear weapons and I fire all of them.
You have to go through a bureaucratic tree to do that, though.
Do I really have to do that? Do they have to do that?
Yeah,
Maybe they all have buttons.
I'm pretty sure the UN doesn't just have a launch the world's nukes button.
No. Fine. I think Aang takes out the UN round 1.
I think that's just a superpower versus not kind of a thing. Oh wait, location
Oh, yeah, right.
in
We're
an
the
infinite
UN.
ice ring.
Ice ring? Or ice rink?
Rink.
Oh. Well, you still have elemental powers, so...
I can ice bend. Okay, so round 1 goes to Aang the Avatar.
Yes,
Your
it does.
first attribute to try and pull back is you are in a blimp. The entirety of the UN is in a blimp. Aang is an airbender.
All of us are crammed into one blimp.
Yep.
All right. Aang wins round 2. I'm not
Yep.
even going to try that one. That's ridiculous.
Your next attribute is
Give every one of us superpowers or something.
you can clone yourself, but each clone is half the size of the previous.
How many members are in the UN?
Let
Let me check. 193 members.
Is it
Oh,
one-
states? But like, is that people, or is it only one representative? That makes sense if it is.
Assume that. That's better than going through all the research.
So okay, there's 193. So I could turn into 386 child-sized people.
Then you could duplicate, or you could add another 193 that are quarter-sized.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I could times what I am by 2 again, right?
but each clone, yes, you're right, and each clone of those is half the size of the previous,
So 772
with
hobbits.
396 of them being super tiny.
Oh yeah, does each one get smaller, or do they entirely split in
The
size?
clones, yeah, they entirely split. So you've got a
So,
gradient in size here.
oh, I thought they split inherently, like the mass is
Oh.
divided in two. What does it
Oh,
say?
I like that better. It says can clone self, but each clone is half the size of the previous.
Oh, no, what you said makes more sense. So the first clone is half the size, the next clone is half the size. I'll
Yeah.
just keep doing that until it's full size, until Ant-Man sized people, and maybe we can overwhelm Aang. Especially if we can get inside of him. Like tear him apart.
You know, honestly, I'll give you that. I think there's too much there that
Yeah, because he's
even
a
with
kid.
the
He gets scared.
yeah, even with the Avatar state, there'd be too much going on.
Yeah, that's a whole ass army. Though I will give it to him still, we're on an ice rink. But
But you're coming from the air, you're coming from a blimp. So
that's true.
if like an army falling from the sky can take down a kid.
Yeah, so we are 193 regular sized people, 193 half size, 193 half that size, and
Yep.
just so on. So like we got a lot. We got an army.
Right. Well, the next my my attribute
Yes.
as you're falling from the sky is I'm in a tank.
Sorry, you glitched. What'd you say?
Driving a tank.
You're in a tank?
Yes.
Nuts. Well, there's enough of us. We could flip the tank if we could get leverage.
If you could get leverage, I think by the time, because I don't have to use the cannon of the tank.
Oh, but we're
it's-
little. We can get inside the tank. We can still get you.
Sure.
I have little tiny people.
How do you get inside the tank?
Find a crevice. Find a not airtight spot. We get in
Where?
there. I don't know. I don't know how tanks work.
The only non-airtight spot is the door, which was sealed at this point.
We'd crash the blimp into the tank.
A blimp versus a tank, the tank will make it out fine. A balloon into a rock.
We'd sacrifice some of ourselves. We'd stuff some people into the cannon part so the explosion would then break the tank.
Like a cartoon.
Yes. You're a cartoon character.
But like a realistic cartoon character.
Okay, the realistic one, you want to be the Aang from the movie? Because if the Aang from the movie, you don't
Okay.
win. You don't win anything.
Oh, I'm talking like we're not Bugs Bunny here.
All right.
We're not doing Tom and Jerry. This is
Okay, but I see a bit in all realisticness, I don't see how the tank helps you.
I
Because you're
think
Aang, you don't know how to work a tank.
No,
You're just
yeah,
in
exactly.
the tank now. You're just
well,
protected.
no, hold on,
We just
hold
gotta
on,
get
hold on,
inside.
hold on. We agreed in the last time that our characters knew how to do their attribute.
Fine. Fair enough.
But I don't think he would. I think he would unhitch the top and come out and bend, and the tank is just there to prevent the instant death of the people falling onto it.
Ugh,
So-
fair enough.
I think that wins it.
But at the
Go
same
ahead.
time,
Yep.
that doesn't help you beat me. It just helps
It
protect
gets
you.
through the first exactly, and that's all I needed. I just needed some time to protect, and now that I'm protected, I can focus on using the ice to eliminate everybody.
Can I not continuously make more clones though? I can make more clones that are half my size.
I mean,
I could just. Can
we're
I
at
not?
we're at
can
the
I not-
point where they're like 2 inches tall. So then
like,
you make
can
1
I
inch
not
and they can't do
make-
anything.
Oh, I guess you're right. I can't just keep making clones that are half my size.
They just keep getting smaller and smaller, and a single flame is all it takes once they get to a certain height.
All right. So is it my turn then for an attribute because I lost this round?
That was 2 attributes.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was your third life. Your third life is over.
All right.
I should like keep the winners out so we can remember who won. Obama won, Aang won, Helen Keller lost, Meth Addict won. Okay. Just to kind of keep score a little easier.
Yeah.
It's 1-2 overall right now. Okay. Your next fighter. Oh, Andrew, this is dangerous. I'm in a big heap of trouble with this one.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Andrew,
Yes.
your character is any movie character that you want.
Oh, is it now?
Yes.
Let me think just for a second. Do I wanna be mean and pick the easy one to go to?
I know exactly what you were going.
You know exactly what I'm gonna do. I want to be mean or do I want to have fun with it and pick something else?
I mean, you could do it and see if I can defeat him with the attributes.
All right, I'm going with Dr. Manhattan.
Yep. Okay.
The end-all powerhouse of movie characters, really, as far as we know so far. I mean, I could pick... Oh, you know what I could have picked? Like, God from Evan Almighty or something.
I thought about that, but I think that's kind of boring.
Yeah, it is. So I'm going to go with Dr. Manhattan.
My character against Dr. Manhattan is...
If you pull Dr. Manhattan, I swear to God, I'm going to quit. I'm tired.
a hippo. So round one, there's no fucking chance.
Yeah, I could just walk up and then I obliterate you.
I'm taking my first attribute.
Okay.
The hippo is coming back for round two with ghost pepper spray. Okay.
I make you eat the ghost pepper spray and then I obliterate you.
I probably wouldn't mind, and then I'd be nothing. So the second
spray.
So the second attribute that I'm swinging back in round three for, shoot blinding light from my hands.
I can change that, and you don't have hands, so like you're shooting blinding light into the ground.
Keep in mind that means I have hands now.
I hate it, but now I could just stop you. What are you gonna do? Blind me how? Like I've walked across the surface of the sun.
We were in Neverland Ranch. I forgot a location because it didn't really fucking matter.
Yeah, where are we?
Yeah, you win. Neverland Ranch. But it's over. Nothing a hippo can do.
What were the rules for applying the scenario?
It's the tiebreaker.
We both won two.
Yeah, if we both win two. Yeah.
So Dr. Manhattan has won. But you know what? That pisses me off. Like I wasted Dr. Manhattan on a hippo.
Yep.
Like I could have made arguments to fight the hippo with the army of the UN.
Yeah.
But I wasted the next one you're gonna pull is like Hercules.
It's gonna be God
or Zeus or Satan, and Dr. Manhattan could have stood a chance. But no, next you'll pull Hermes, and I'll pull, I don't know, Taylor Swift.
Let's find out who you pull.
But I won that one, right?
It totally did.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah. All right.
Your character. Is an alien.
Just any alien? You're gonna limit me on not picking a super powerful alien?
It says alien. It's not a nerd card, so I'm not gonna do that. But let's assume alien from Aliens. A xenomorph from Aliens.
Oh, a xenomorph alien. Okay, but like with my intellect or whatever?
Yeah.
Because they're like mostly instinctual predator things, aren't they?
But, I mean, I was just a hippo. So like, we're assuming that they know how to fight. That's kind of just been a general thing.
I'm a xenomorph.
Yeah. We're thinking like movie intelligence for animals here.
Right. So you know what? I would not be surprised if Xenomorph is actually in there somewhere. But all right, we'll go with Xenomorph.
My character is a psychic.
Like a real one?
Like a real psychic.
This is not a bad one because I'm I'm a badass.
Yeah, but I know what's happening. I know it's coming. It really comes down to like, yeah.
I want to make an argument. Right? Well, no, I'm sorry. Location.
Oh, yep. Blank card. Okay, you win.
Where are we?
Trapped in a broken elevator.
Yep.
My one hope was escaping until I could find a better answer. And
now, see, I wanted to ask, what kind of psychic are you going with?
I was thinking psychic in the most literal sense we can, as in predicts the future.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you were a mind reader, my argument was going to be that sometimes human psychics can't read alien minds.
Yeah, no, I'm just going with predicting the future.
Okay, so I've killed you round one.
Yeah, round one goes to alien.
Or we just pop in an elevator, I look at you, and I eat your face.
Oh, god damn it. Now I'm a psychic trapped in a potato sack for round 2.
You're in a potato sack?
I'm trapped in a potato sack. That's double fucked.
I'm going to pick up the potato sack. I'm going to break off the roof part of the elevator, move over to the second shaft, and drop you.
Cool. And I will predict...
As you are in your potato sack. You can predict your death as you fall.
My last hope here... Ooh. You might want to write this down for a movie character.
What you got? All right, wait 1 second. Let me pull up my notes.
Yeah. I'm a psychic, trapped in a potato sack,
Yeah.
who can slow time when their eyes are closed.
I don't know if I like that or not, but I'm going to write it down. Need to find a good note. Time slows when eyes are closed.
Yeah, that's interesting.
What happens if you close one eye?
Half slow?
Interesting. Okay, so the time slows when your eyes are closed. You're going to make an argument as to how that helps you? Because so far, you're still in a potato sack.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on how slow time is.
You're going to close your eyes real tight and try to get out of the potato sack?
Yeah, because I mean, if it slows down to the point of Quicksilver in Apocalypse, is that movie?
Well, he does both, yeah.
Yeah.
Apocalypse and Days of Future Past.
Where it's nearly at a standstill, then there's a chance you could close your eyes and get out of the potato sack and then find a way up to that access shaft, even climbing on the alien, just feeling your way around because you have all the time in the world. Mm-hmm. But as far as using that to defeat the alien, I don't think.
Where are you going to go? Because you're going to have to open your eyes once you're in the elevator shaft. And then I react, and then I reach for you. You
with
close
the tail
your eyes again,
or whatever. Yeah.
But where are you going to go? You still can't kill me.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's not only where am I going to go, it's what am I going to do. I can't I don't have any tools to unhook the elevator so it falls to the ground or something.
And even if it did, would that kill me?
I don't think so. I think you win this.
I think Alien wins this one.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking these would be a little bit more even with the attributes.
But so far, no.
So far, this is pretty one-sided just based on the character. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now.
I was hoping for the ties though, so we get the scenarios. I missed the scenarios.
We'll get them eventually. Hold on. You know what? Huh. Here's what we're gonna do. For the rest of this episode, we're about 20 minutes in. Mm-hmm. 25. You have. I'm laying them out now. You have 3 emergency scenario cards. I have 3 emergency scenario cards.
Ooh, I like that.
At any point in any fight, you can call upon one of your scenario cards to try and turn the fight.
Cool.
Cool?
I love it.
Cool. Next round. Your character is a redneck versus my character, a sumo wrestler.
Shit. What kind of redneck, though?
Think stereotypical.
Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting in the mindset. I like it.
It's the root beer. Okay, what does a redneck typically have on him? Do I have a truck?
You got a hat, flannel shirt with the sleeves cut off.
I'm actually wearing a flannel right now.
Are the sleeves cut off?
No, but they're rolled up.
Counts. Jeans, some boots, some tobacco, and a beer.
Am I an American redneck?
Yep.
So do I have a gun? I would make an argument that I probably have a gun.
You might have a concealed... rednecks typically have shotguns and rifles and stuff like that.
Do I at least have a knife? Come on, he probably has a knife on him.
Totally have a pocket knife.
Okay, so I'm a bigger kind of guy, I assume. Bigger fella.
Yeah, I'm thinking Larry the Cable Guy.
Well, he's big in one capacity-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I'm a redneck dude with the knife. You're a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
I
trained to fight.
Right. Where are we?
Oh, not trapped in an elevator. Gotta get rid of that card. I keep forgetting the location. You gotta remind me of that.
Okay, cool.
We are in the jungle.
Maybe we should start with the location, in Chaotic.
Let's do that.
Okay, we're in the jungle.
In the jungle. I think the sumo wrestler takes it.
I think the redneck, because I have a knife.
You have a knife, but I'm trained to fight.
Right, you're trained in a physical combat, though, and I have a handheld weapon. And, well, see, crap, I'm coming up with arguments for you. I can't do that.
And yeah,
if you don't think of it, no. Well, hey, we don't know.
Yeah, we do. You're a redneck. Come on now.
Hey, it's a.
If anybody knows rednecks here, it's me, man.
Well, we're in the jungle. It's hot. You're fat because you're a sumo wrestler. You're going to get heat exhaustion and pass out before you can find... All I have to do is run away.
But the only thing you drink is beer. You're going to be dehydrated before I even hit the heat stroke.
I could go at least 2 days without water. You will pass out because of the heat before that. And then I stab you with my knife in the jungle. And I'm faster than you because you're a sumo wrestler. And I can...
No, you are not. No.
No
way.
I can run faster than you, for sure.
You probably can, but you don't have the lung capacity to do it because of the 15 years of smoking.
You're not holding back at all. Okay. Well, I'm
a world-class athlete.
Well...
You're a guy with, like, barely a GED.
You're a world-class athlete in a very specific... fighting style.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and try and argue to me that sumo wrestlers are not fit?
No, but it's definitely a particular kind of fit.
Are you going to say you would be surprised?
I know that they're strong. I know that's why I'm trying to avoid physical combat with you.
Yeah. Are you going to try and sit here and argue that a sumo wrestler has less endurance than a redneck does?
Maybe in extreme heat. Because of your extra cushioning. That's all I got.
Here's where I'm gonna close this out. I wrestled for 2 years.
Yeah.
Of course not sumo wrestling. But
I would hope not.
Yeah, I would not win that fight. I didn't win anyway. But all the way through our heavyweight weight classes, all of our practices, we cranked the heat up to 90 for conditioning.
What the hell? That's gross. You guys are weird.
It's a way to lose more sweat while you're practicing. So my argument stands that a sumo wrestler would be more prepared for that.
Fine, round 1 goes to the sumo wrestler. I got nothing, but I have my knife.
You do have a pocket knife.
You get close. I feel like
that's the thing. That's where the heft comes in handy, because a pocket knife, maybe 2 inches, you're not going to get to any vital organs.
That's what I thought, and I hoped you wouldn't think of it.
Yeah. Your first attribute to try and come back is you can summon anything from a hardware store. Oh no!
Oh! Anything
from a hardware store, and a redneck knows that well.
Delivery truck. I'm gonna run you over.
In the jungle? You're not gonna be able to drive a truck here.
Alright, fine. I don't know anything about a hardware store. I'm gonna summon a chainsaw.
I was exactly thinking a chainsaw, and that's why I lose. Okay.
Yeah. So sumo wrestler is down for round 2.
Down for round 2. Can I come back with 3 of them?
Shit.
Ooh. A redneck with anything from a hardware store versus suit 3.
Can I only summon one thing, or can I summon things continuously? Like, can I summon the manager to help fight?
It can't be a person, but I would say you can continuously, like, you don't know Final Fantasy. Never.
I'm gonna summon hammers and throw them. I'm gonna summon nail guns. There's no electricity. I'm gonna summon other tools that I can just continuously throw, and big planks of wood. And then I'm gonna summon, like big old planks of wood that can fall on them, and I can build walls. I'm basically Fortnite. I can just build shit to protect myself.
You couldn't put a wall up that quickly.
I could if I summon a built wall.
You can't buy a built wall from a hardware store.
But you could buy whole ass sheds.
So then you get a shed, 2 sumo wrestlers on either side.
I could drop it on the sumo
pop out like
wrestler.
a pimple.
I can summon anything from a hardware store. Mm-hmm. I can summon nails to fall and you can step on them. I can summon paint and oil, kerosene, all
Yep.
kinds of tools. Like I still think I could take you out. I'm basically
I
Doctor
don't think you could
Strange with
take out
hardware
3.
store material. I think I could, because I've
No,
already
no,
taken out
here-
one.
I want you to. That one's back. I need you to
Oh.
think about this. I need you to think about this. In the jungle, you're staring down a guy, right? You have the power. You have a tool belt. You can pull whatever you want out of it. This guy's 2 feet taller than you, has 300 pounds on you, starts running at you. Yeah, you could probably get enough stuff out of that belt to take him down. Now there are 2 more right beside him. There's no way you're going to be able to take out all 3.
I think I can. I gotta cheat. Let's see. Staples, rope, varnish, spray paint, fuses, tape, saw blades, duct tape, primer, sheeting, door knocker, doorbell, cable, toolbox, hose, padlock. There's got to be something. I'm just going through all of my materials.
It's already there.
Um,
Beating your face in. And the back of your
Crap.
head. And your
crap on a
stomach.
cracker.
All at the same time.
Damn. I don't know. Okay. I think it's close though, because of the amount of crap I could pull out of that hardware store. But fine, I'll give it to you. Then in the end,
You could use your scenario and try and turn it.
is it? Am I already at 2?
No, that's your first one.
Okay, then I'll take my second.
Okay. Your second is made of lava. That does change things.
Oh, what are you gonna do? You with your physical combat? You got nothing. I'm gonna start a forest fire. I'm gonna take all 3 of you down.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
I'm gonna heat up the saws and cut through you.
Yeah, I don't. There's no chance on that one. I've got to take.
Got?
I've got to take my second life here. Armed with a super glue fire hose,
What are they gonna do to me? I'm made of lava.
I'm gonna shoot you with a super glue fire hose, which
I'm gonna
will
melt through it.
it'll cool you. You'll eventually become a rock man, and just be stationary.
I've
I've got 3 sumo wrestling firefighters against a lava man.
See, super glue.
It's still gonna
but
cool
I'm-
magma.
It's not gonna cool magma enough. I'm made of lava. I'm gonna melt it as it touches me. I'm just
It'll
gonna be
still.
sticky.
You don't know, dude. Thermodynamics, man. I'm blasting you with a liquid. It doesn't matter
Okay.
what the liquid is. You're gonna cool down.
Okay, but I'm still starting a forest fire.
Yeah, I will super glue around. There's 3 of them. They can go back to back to back and prevent the fire from burning them down after you're dealt with.
Oh no. I
Yeah.
can summon gasoline and fuel from the hardware store and make bombs before you completely solidify me.
But you can't use them.
Why not?
As soon as you try and throw it, it'll just catch on fire.
Yeah, and then it'll
It'll
blow up.
explode in your hand.
But like, you gotta be close enough to shoot the stuff. The explosions are gonna hurt you more than they're gonna hurt me. I'm made of lava.
That's not how explosions work, man. Lava will still get displaced because of the force of the explosion.
Nuts. All right, I like this one too much. I'm gonna use a scenario.
Your first scenario is the fighters are wearing skinny jeans.
You can't move. I burned through mine. I then get glued.
Sumo wrestlers take it.
Shit.
Yeah. It is now 3-3 in the overall, and you've used one of your scenario cards.
Yeah, I thought I had a chance.
The scenarios are very make it or break it.
Yeah, they really are. I remember them being good last time. So far, they've been horrible.
Yeah, there are some. Well, that was our first one. For scenario, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Next round, we will be fighting in a life-sized game of Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Oh, no.
Your fighter is the Men in Black. And I'm assuming not the whole organization. I'm assuming just the 2 main characters.
Okay, they're still loaded up with some cool little gadgets.
Mm-hmm. My character is Baby Jesus. We'll go with that instead.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're baby Jesus?
Yes.
Well, baby Jesus couldn't do anything.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I think I win. I'll just feed you to one of the
Yeah.
hippos, even if you can't die technically, which you can die. Jesus can die.
Yes, he can, and he does. He's a human. You win. My first
Yep.
attribute is my entire body is very sticky. That does not change a
Ew.
goddamn thing.
No, it doesn't. It
so
doesn't do anything.
My second attribute is the bottom half of me is play another character. Okay.
No.
Two
Oh my
Mormons
God,
on
no.
mountain bikes. So I am baby Jesus atop
That
two Mormons
doesn't
on mountain
mix
bikes.
well. Baby Jesus. So like what? Each leg is a Mormon.
Bike. It's practically roller skating.
That's horrible.
With just a baby. We talked about this with the centaur.
And
just
like
flopping around
and you're
on
a
top.
baby, so like you're not smart, so you're gonna drive yourself into one of the hungry hippos. All we have to do is
Yep.
watch.
Yep. Okay, so you win that round. Well played. Well
I
played.
didn't even get to use my strategy.
Well played.
That's not fair.
I'm going to take a new cut of the deck moving forward for our character cards.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Where are we?
We are. Ooh, it's a cage match.
Perfect. Bring it on.
Your character is. You are the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Against me. Pick a fantasy character. Ooh,
No.
ooh.
No. No. Oh no.
Ooh, in a cage match, you say.
Crap. So I'm just flopping around. I've got no powers. I can
Huh.
sing really pretty.
What character, what fantasy character do I choose?
God, it doesn't even matter.
Let's go with Vecna.
I don't even know who that is.
Vecna is somebody it was a lich in the Dungeons and Dragons lore who's was eventually killed, and the only things left are his hand and his eye, and both of those contain so much power that even holding them can drive you mad.
Right, because you really had to pick something like that because, you know, Harry Potter or Gandalf
I was thinking about
or
Voldemort.
Frodo Baggins wouldn't be able to take Little Mermaid in a cage match.
Well, it's all about the attributes. I clearly win the first round.
Yeah, okay. Little Mermaid loses to God Hand
Yes.
from D&D.
You are now Little Mermaid who breathes fire.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I sit up and I look at you and I breathe fire.
Yep.
Can you survive that or
Yeah, I'll just
Did I-
use the
did I get you?
cantrip Control Flame to make it go around.
nuts?
And then use Fireball to burn you into dust. I could look up a character sheet for Vecna and see what Vecna can actually do.
I don't think you need to do that because I feel like I'm losing.
Vecna D&D stats. We're doing it. Vecna the Ascended.
You
Yes.
guys notice the change in tone of voice in Drew when the D&D characters brought up? He's so excited.
There's more of this on Dallas Tavern. To say this, Vecna was the final boss of Critical Role Season 1.
Damn.
Cantrips can
Mermaid.
cast Firebolt, can cast a spell magic, counterspell, banishment, polymorph, hold monster, telekinesis, dominate person, meteor swarm, force cage, finger of death, which just kills somebody, teleport, maze, feeble mind, circle of death, and disintegrate.
Okay. Oh,
Your second attribute. You can turn to steel.
That doesn't really help me a whole lot, though.
No. You can still just melt the seal.
All right. Well, you win this round, but that's interesting. Little Mermaid that could turn to steel and breathe fire. That'd be useful almost anywhere else.
Yep. Yeah, imagine that underwater. The fire wouldn't really help. That's kind of like no matter where you are, you kind of are in the worst spot. Because
Yeah.
if you're on the land, you can breathe fire, but you can't swim. And if you're underwater, you can't breathe fire.
I mean, I could make the argument for her being in one of her human forms.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter though.
Yeah, it doesn't. All right, you won that one.
Yes, I did. It's now 4-4.
I don't know. I thought you were keeping track.
Yes, 4-4. I had to count the cards.
Oh, okay, cool.
We are On the edge of cliff.
Oh.
Your character is a liger.
A liger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The combination of lion and tiger.
They're very big, but they're not very healthy.
My character is a snake.
Just a regular snake?
Yep.
Doesn't specify if you're venomous or not?
It just says snake. I could argue that it's snake from Metal Gear Solid, but it's not a nerd card, so let's go with the animal, snake. I'm not going to go for like a super venomous, but I would assume just like average snake has venom.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
I would make an argument the average snake does not.
When you're thinking a snake in a fighting scenario, it's going to have venom.
Well, I'm going to check venomous snakes versus non-venomous.
What are you looking for?
How many more snakes there are? Are there more venomous snakes versus non-venomous?
If I search snake stats 5e, there's actually two different versions, poisonous. How about we roll for it?
Okay, go ahead. Would you rather a venomous snake than a big snake?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rolling a d6.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, or 3, it is non-venomous. 4, 5, and 6, it is. So it's either constrictor versus poisonous here.
Okay, cool.
It is a 2, so it is a non-venomous. Is that what I said?
Yes.
Yeah, non-venomous, so it's a constrictor snake.
Now, are you like a corn snake or a boa constrictor?
We're going to go for average size.
So a black rat snake.
Sure.
So you're a 6-foot snake on a cliff. Yep. I'm a liger. I'm going to eat you.
Yes. Round 1 is very much yours.
Yes.
My modifier. I explode if I stop moving.
Shit. Does that help you?
I
don't know
mean,
if
at the very least, the liger's going to eat the snake at the end of it. So we're both going down at the same time. How about we resolve draws with scenarios as well?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Add a scenario because so far
that's a draw.
Doesn't help either of us.
That's a draw. So the scenario is the fighters are shot out of huge cannons at each other from a mile apart.
I think I can't. Like towards each other, like we're lined up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to obliterate you because I'm.
Yeah,
like
I think
10
you win
times
that.
your size.
Yeah,
but then
you would kill me in the impact, and I wouldn't stop moving until I hit the ground when you're well past.
So then I would kill you, land, and then the remnants would be behind me blowing up, and there'd be like a cool explosion behind me.
Yeah,
like
your sunglasses would fall down.
Scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one attribute for you in a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So
now,
do you now get another attribute, or do we end on the scenario because you've only lost 2
I
rounds
think
so
I think
far.
the scenario only counts for that one round. So
So
now
we can't do another scenario.
I mean, we can do another one if it's a draw again, but
I
yeah.
see what you mean. I see what you mean. So
That-
now you're
that's-
on your second.
I'm on my second attribute, my third life. The being shot out of a cannon no longer counts for this round. That was just to resolve the tie.
But like now you still have.
I still have the explosions.
Oh, okay, cool. Go
But
on.
yeah, now it's just we're on a cliff again. I'm armed with a chainsaw.
You can't do anything with a chainsaw.
We assume that I can.
You can't even turn it on.
Now I'm a rattlesnake with a chainsaw for a tail.
You're a rat snake
With a chainsaw for a tail.
with a chainsaw for a tail.
One that I know how to use. We said well in the beginning that we know how to use our thing.
Is it a little chainsaw? Because if it's a regular size chainsaw, you can't even lift it.
We assume that I can use my attribute.
So you've got a big ass chainsaw on the
at
tail of
least
a
to
rat
scale.
snake.
It would be at least to scale. So I've got a chainsaw that could at the very least cut off your legs.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm faster than you.
I'm pulling my scenario.
You're pulling your scenario.
Yep,
Oh, your scenario.
one of my
okay,
cards.
Go ahead. Because I think I could beat you still.
Fighters are stuck to the ground 10 yards apart. Thanks, so you win. Because I just explode.
Yeah, so
Cool.
I think Liger wins this one.
Liger wins. There's no thanks, Nero. Glad
Those
I
were
told
some
you.
good visuals in that one.
Glad I told you.
This majestic ass cliff face. We're being shot out of cannons, blowing up. You got a chainsaw on your tail. Like, yeah, Liger for the win.
Next battle. In Gettysburg.
Okay.
Wide open fields, rolling hills.
Beautiful, beautiful. Lots of failed battles there.
You are the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yes.
I am a dragon.
Shit! What kind of dragon?
This, I'm assuming, stereotypical red dragon. So, wings, large, breathe fire.
Nuts. I've got a pointy weapon.
I could stay out of reach and just burn you down. You're made of copper. I could just.
I'm made of
copper.
copper.
Bronze? Copper.
Copper. What's the melting point of copper? Because I can run
Less than
around.
steel.
I'm big. I can jump. You're gonna try and burn me. I'll run.
God, what a fucking epic fight, though.
Right? Oh man, what is there? Okay, I'm not disputing that you're a dragon and whatnot, but like, I can't see how you gotta. I don't. How does one really take out the other right now, though? Because yeah, you're flying around, but I'm just gonna run through the fire and keep running.
But
So
eventually,
what do
you melt.
There's gotta be something I could do.
I mean,
Crap. All right. Look, I will say that dragon probably wins round one.
round one. I think
Now,
that's.
give me an attribute.
Your attribute is you're armed with an axe.
Oh, motherfucker! I think for sure. Giant Statue of Liberty with a big ass.
I think that's
axe.
the little bit you needed to.
I think, yeah, for sure, because I think I'm gonna take you down. I gotta hit a wing, and then you're on ground, and we're like tussling. I could maybe I could go pick up the axe.
Yep.
And then I could rip off my headpiece, and I could
Throw it.
stab you. Like I think I got
Totally.
round two.
Yep, I agree. My attribute is draw a. Ooh. I get to draw a character card, and they are a 500-pound pet under my command.
Ew.
Ooh, and I get pick any animal.
Oh no.
A 500
But
pound.
500 pounds. That's if you pick an elephant, it's smaller than it is.
Yep, I've really
got-
got to think about this.
Yeah, because it may not help you at all. All I gotta do is kick you.
I'm not gonna Google anything. That's cheating. But
Venom's not gonna work on me.
I'm gonna go.
Spiky things aren't gonna work on me. Oh, okay. I can think of one thing that's kind of funny, but I'm not gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna go with a cockroach.
500-pound cockroach. So it's just a regular sized cockroach to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I swat you away as I cut you in half again with my axe.
My argument here is at 500 pounds, perhaps the carapace is thick enough not to be affected.
Carapace?
Yeah, the shell, exoskeleton.
I feel like a Statue of Liberty sized axe, though, could still cut you in half.
Yeah, it was the best I got.
Not bad. You know what I was going to say? 500-pound armadillo, and you could throw it at her face or something.
Yeah, but the same
Roll into a
argument
bowl.
is still like...
Yeah.
still like-
Okay, so
My second attribute.
Yeah, I was gonna say
'Cause
I think
you totally win.
Statue still got that edge with the big ass axe.
I shoot magic missiles.
Fuck.
Now, this is a nerd card, meaning it's assuming the D&D term of magic missile, which is a spell that cannot miss. So I can just continuously fly around, pelting you with magic missiles.
Even if I cut you down, you still got the magic missile. I'd have to hit you perfectly, like the first time, because as soon as I throw it, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, and I could be farther away with the magic missiles than the fire. I think I take that one.
I think you take that one
Because
for
it's
sure.
force damage too, meaning it's slamming and denting.
Yeah. So you're at 2 now, right?
Yep.
And now what? This is my second. What
This
do-
is
what
your
do I got?
second. You're really, really good looking.
Well, thanks.
Does that settle it?
Damn, I really wanted the tie.
You still have...
No, I'm enjoying this one. Give me my second scenario.
Your second scenario is... It's raining fire. Ooh!
Does this nuts? That doesn't help me at all, does it?
No, hold on though. Let me find my D&D book real fast.
Does this hurt you as much as it hurts me?
Okay, I'm back. I'm pulling up the stats for a red dragon
Okay.
because I'm basing this off of D&D.
Right.
It's just Dungeons and Dragons. You got to base your dragons off of that. Red dragon. It is immune to fire damage. Ah.
Damn, I keep wasting my scenarios.
I was hoping it was going to be resistant to fire damage, which means it still takes damage, and then it would have been another tie. But no, when it's raining fire, my cockroach is... He's fucked. But so are you.
Oh,
You'll
he's been
know.
fucked. All right, Statue of Liberty. Should I risk it? Should I use my third?
You've got another one.
And we're almost out of time. Fuck it. I'm using my third one. Does it cancel out the other one, or are they all stacking?
They're stacking, but it does cancel it out anyway. We're in the middle of a tsunami now.
Oh, I don't need air.
You don't need air. I can't fight you underwater.
No, you can't. You got to come to me.
Yeah.
You got to come to me.
I'm using my scenario.
Oh shit.
There are 100 of me. And 100 cockroaches.
Fuck.
That are shooting magic missiles into the ocean. There's one mech against 100 dragons.
Oh.
And cockroaches.
All right. I fought to the last whatever.
Yeah.
I
that was a
died for
good
liberty.
one.
That was a good one. I like that. I think we have time for what, one or two more, depending on how long it goes.
A couple more. Yeah, we'll see.
These fly by. Like
This is fun.
I know you probably don't want to, but I would do another one tonight.
Totally.
This is enjoyable.
I was about to ask if you want to do one and not record it. I'm totally down to record it and get all
let's
that we
do
can
it.
out of this.
Let's do it. This is
All
so
right.
much fun.
I have one scenario card left. You have
All right,
0.
I'm out.
We are on to our next battle. The location. Anything that's Burning Man, I'm just skipping.
You got that twice?
It was a location Burning Man. The other card was
Oh.
at Burning Man. We are in Atlantis.
Okay, cool.
I'm thinking DC's iteration.
Yeah, like Aquaman's Atlantis.
Aquaman's Atlantis, yeah.
So we're
You-
loaded. It's loaded up.
Or Rudolph.
The
red
reindeer?
nosed reindeer.
Okay, so I'm drowning.
I am a Nigerian prince.
You're drowning too. I could at least fly away. Maybe I could get to the surface in time. I'm gonna say I win that by default.
I have a question.
Unless you want to give, do you want to give
Because
us
you're-
little helmets of air?
No. Well, what do you think?
I would, for the fun of it, since we haven't been, I'm gonna say no, and I'm
Okay.
gonna fly away, and you're gonna drown, and I'm gonna win. So let's give yourself your attributes, see what you get.
Okay. Well, before that, there's a couple things I want to say. First, I don't remember. Are there parts of Atlantis that do have air?
As far as I know, no.
Because
Because
like
the ships have water in them. The only time that it's air is when Mara makes an air bubble.
Okay.
Now, if I'm wrong, I could
I know
totally
it's
be wrong.
I know
but,
it's
like, the
based
only
on the
time we s-
universe because
Yeah.
like in Injustice, Atlantis does have like air bubbles. It's like the Gungan city.
Do you want to say we're in an air bubble then, since there are air bubbles? I mean, in the long run, it doesn't matter. I'm a flying reindeer with
Yeah.
antlers, and you're a person. So I've impaled
Yeah, you totally win. I just want to like get this.
That's a good question, though. Maybe we should. But like, if we're going off of what we said was
No,
the
fuck
DC
it.
movie,
No, we are underwater.
then you've
because
lost.
breathe underwater is a card. So if we
That's
draw
true.
it somehow.
That's
Also, one more thing I want to say: the current score,
Yes.
it's 5-5.
Really?
This is the tiebreaker to end the game.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say I win this one because I'm gonna fly up.
Now, actually, I have a question. Because this is a tiebreaker and the last, do you want to do 2 characters on a team?
Yes.
Yes, so your second
Who's-
character,
Who's writing me?
101 Dalmatians.
Fuck.
I am a Nigerian prince, and my companion is Colossus,
The metal guy or the squid?
the metal guy.
Okay, here's my argument.
Yes.
If we just Atlantis, just right in there.
Sure.
Rudolph is gonna fly away. He's gonna be able to breathe. The dogs die, the prince dies, and Colossus sinks to the bottom and dies. So I feel I get it only because only one member of my team survived.
Does Colossus need to breathe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Then I'm going to give it to you.
All right.
So now I get an attribute card. I get to decide who it goes to on my team.
Okay.
Before I draw. So I'm giving Colossus this attribute. Okay?
Okay.
So Colossus is now draw any 2 random attributes. Fuck yeah.
Shit.
So he gets 2. Colossus is now
But it doesn't matter if you drown.
wearing one of those cones they put on pets to keep them from licking themselves.
Ooh.
And agoraphobic.
You made your strongest character the most useless.
But and
He's still drowning.
and you have 101 Dalmatians, which is a crowd.
Uh-huh.
Okay, my second attribute. I'm giving it to the Nigerian prince. So he's
Watch
not
this be
agoraphobic. No
I'm only gonna
fucking
win this.
way.
I'm only gonna
No
win this because
fucking
Rudolph
way.
can fly. What you got? What you got?
Can take the form of anything water-based.
You've got to be kidding me.
I wish I was, but no, I'm taking the picture right now.
All right, like continuously, like Beast Boy, or you pick when you're done.
I would assume continuously. We assumed your cloning was continuous.
You're right.
My Nigerian prince can now become a whale to pick Colossus up and take him to the surface.
Okay, so now are we saying the battle is between Rudolph and Colossus on top of a whale?
Well, no, that's just to save Colossus as a backup. As soon as he's up and out of the water, boom, shark. Shark versus Rudolph in... We're Jaws. Jaws versus Rudolph
But
in the
I'm
water.
flying. I'm above the water. You can't get to me.
Okay, I'm changing it. He's going to turn into a swordfish and catch you before you can get out.
Oh, you're gonna chase me.
Yep.
Ooh, I feel like a reindeer could fly faster than a swordfish can swim.
Alone?
Yes.
Without the magic of Santa?
Rudolph's magic is his own. You gotta get
Yeah.
that from Santa.
No, but it takes a team to go that fast.
I don't agree. I think that Rudolph. Give me the first attribute.
Okay, okay. Who do you want your attribute for? Your Dalmatians or Rudolph?
So far, the Dalmatians can't do anything. They're just constantly drowning.
Mm-hmm.
So give it to Rudolph.
Rudolph is both figuratively and literally on fire.
Does it hurt?
No, we're assuming it's a positive. So the flame, I would say this. The flame subside.
Do I look like a burning ember of a reindeer?
You look like, I would assume you look like Manhunter in Justice League War when he is burning
Good.
underwater
Oh,
and is just
okay.
sort of, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just on fire, heating up the water, but
But it
does
doesn't
that help
affect you.
me?
Well, keep in
Now,
mind, it
okay.
says you're figuratively on fire too.
Figuratively. So I'm gonna say that I'm on fire
Mm-hmm.
and I escaped the fish.
I
Because
think
you can't
so.
you can't get
Yeah.
super close.
No, I agree.
So
I
I'm
totally agree.
gonna escape. My dogs are drowning. Colossus is drowning because you've pursued me.
Mm-hmm.
And now the only thing you can do is follow me to the surface, and then I could then
You gotta
I could
fight
then-
me
I could-
too.
I could propel myself down and impale you with my antlers.
I could hold my nose up and impale you when you propel down.
So, all right, so okay, let's see here.
Or I could turn into a shark and catch you in my mouth.
I'm also on fire, though. It's going to hurt you.
Not if I'm underwater. I'll pull you down and extinguish the flames.
But I was on fire anyway, remember?
Sure. So then I'll just become a giant whale, and a burnt tongue is nothing.
Let me think here. I
Is this a draw?
think it, because I could get lucky and impale you before. Like
and I could
fish, but you could also, if you change, depends on what you change in that moment. How many attributes am I on?
You're first.
Okay, you're on 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is a draw? 'Cause I can't see where one really ups the other. Because I'm still.
Yeah, I think
you can't get to me. I have to come to you. But
and
when I
have
come
to
to
you,
you I have antlers and I'm on fire.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got the array of sea creatures.
Yep.
But like all I gotta do is hit you in the right spot, and you can't get too close to me without burning yourself. And you are made to survive in the exact opposite of anything that is fire.
But then just hum back, and then the little bit of flame doesn't matter.
But then it doesn't. You don't hurt me. You survived my attack, but then I just fly away again.
Unless I can crunch you. Yeah, like it's a stalemate. I'm feeling a stalemate.
All right, I think a scenario. Scenario.
Scenario card. Draw random cards to replace the current fighters.
Oh,
Our teams are being replaced.
No, so two new cards.
2 new cards.
Oh, this might go on for a while.
Ooh, what a good last
So
round.
we're going back to the middle of Atlantis. Let's see if we just drown again.
Your team. I'm gonna do your team and then mine.
Okay. So what's my first
Your
guy?
first one, who's literally and figuratively on fire, is Kirby.
Oh,
That's good.
that's good. That
Your
is good.
second fighter is a pair of identical twins. Okay, well.
They're drowning. Wait.
Yeah. No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
They have to be human.
Shit. I was gonna pick the Wonder Twins.
No, they have to be human.
What about the Weasley twins?
Nope. They have to
Why
be
not?
because we're doing the average case of all of these.
Oh, all right. So Zach and
Otherwise-
Cody are drowning in the background.
Yeah. Otherwise, when we had Snake earlier, I could have had the biggest snake ever
Okay.
recorded ever.
Okay, fair enough. So
It's the
Useless
Basilisk.
twins and a badass Kirby.
Yep.
Who I can inhale a little water, turn into a water Kirby. And
But
I'm
you're
good,
also
and I'm on
figuratively
fire.
and literally on fire. Yes.
Right. So I'm on a roll.
My first fighter. Skip that one. Hold on. Is the player to your left? So you.
Well, you've lost.
Yeah, so far. But it's you who can take the form of anything water-based. That's good to know.
I know a lot of animals.
And a
Shit,
Mafia
now-
Don, who's agoraphobic and is wearing a cone. Cool.
So he's drowning too. So now you got me. So I actually have to help you because if I were turning into sea creatures
Versus Kirby.
going up,
This is you
I
fighting
have to.
you.
I have to fight myself. You just sit back. Let me
Yes, sir.
think.
let me know
So-
if I'm looking like like I'm gonna lose.
Okay, so if it were me, I would turn it. The first thing I'd probably turn into is either a giant squid
Mm-hmm.
or an orca, or maybe a zooplankton to hide and think for a little while. Anything water-based or sea creature-based? What was the rule? What's the
Anything
card say?
water-based.
Anything water-based.
Anything water-based.
Okay, and a Kirby. See, what
Ooh,
worries me
hold
though is
on,
anything
hold on.
I turn into, Kirby is gonna eat me.
Only if he can fit it. And
How big is
remember,
Kirby?
like hip height.
Only if it can fit.
Yeah, but one thing I want to say, it's anything water-based.
Yeah.
That's sea dragons. That's a megalodon.
Shit.
That's Nessie.
Then I would turn into probably a megalodon or a mosasaurus,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd hunt him down. And being on fire, that causes a problem. But I wonder if the ink of a giant squid could snuff it.
If he's on fire underwater, he's easy to see.
If we could do anything water-based,
Yep.
and we're in Atlantis, I'm going to turn into the Kraken at the end of that movie, who's like she's like solid armor. Fire isn't going to matter. She eats, damn it, I beat myself.
Cool. So we're on to your second attribute.
Oh, are we? I have only used one.
You only have one.
Oh,
Do you want to?
really?
Yeah. Figuratively and literally on fire is all you have.
Oh, that's right, because we did a scenario. Okay, cool. So, yes, give me my second. And that was the tiebreaker, wasn't it?
For the previous round, yeah.
So then do we go back to what we were? Or we are now this.
Actually, yeah, we do go back to what we were.
So now I'm
Because the
back
scenario's
to
over.
being. So I just helped fix the tiebreaker. Okay, cool. So now we're back to drowning puppies, drowning colossus. You're a Nigerian prince with aquatic creatures. And now I've given you more of an idea of what you can turn into.
Yeah.
And
So the recap is Rudolph, who's figuratively and literally on fire.
Yes.
Actually, who do you want your next attribute to go to?
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Goes to Rudolph.
Okay, so the battle. My team is a Nigerian prince who can take the form of anything water-based, and Colossus, who is agoraphobic and wears one of the cones to keep your pets from licking themselves. Versus Andrew, who has 101 Dalmatians, and Rudolph, who is figuratively and literally on fire, and now can only move by backflipping.
I don't really see how that hurts me.
I think
do
it's
a
another
cool-
stalemate.
Really? Because all I can do is I just have more momentum when I strike.
Yeah, you just backflip out of the water. I think it's another stalemate.
All right, bring
Jesus,
it on,
dude. Fucking gross.
The root beer's so good.
Our next scenario, our next tiebreaker.
But wait a minute. When we break this tiebreaker, what does it mean?
Whoever wins from this tiebreaker wins the game.
All right, let's do it.
The tiebreaker is the fighters are handcuffed together. Game, set, match, I win. You can't escape my underwater prison. If we assume magical handcuffs that can, like, grow and will always stay attached to whatever I shapeshift into, I just have to turn into something huge and keep you underwater.
What if I just headbutt you really quickly? I stab your eyes and I hit you in the head and I'm a wild animal shaking back and forth and I'm on fire and I knock you out
it's
or
an
I impale you.
You know what? For the fun of it, I'm gonna throw in my other attribute card.
Okay.
I've got or not attribute, my scenario card. I've got one left. I'm throwing it in.
Does this cancel out the other scenario?
No, they're both going on together.
Okay.
No supernatural powers allowed.
What? So now you're a human handcuffed to a reindeer in the ocean.
With I'm a Nigerian prince handcuffed to Rudolph, and 101 Dalmatians all handcuffed together to Colossus.
Oh, we're all handcuffed together?
Yep.
Well, if we're going off of the story we've made, Colossus and the dogs are still dead. We got up to the surface.
So now it's just a Nigerian prince and
I feel like
reindeer.
I feel like any person handcuffed to a wild animal in the ocean, that person is going to die. Because the animal's going to freak out. I'm freaking out. Because I can swim. Reindeer are strong swimmers. They have to. They swim in cold water all the time. And I got antlers. I'm shaking my head back and forth. All I got to do is hit you once across the head, and you're out.
God damn it, I don't want to lose.
And you drown. I think I got it.
I
Removing
had it
all the
before I
powers.
threw in the other
Yeah, you
thing.
did. You had it because you could have argued.
Fuck.
But now all I got to do is hit you once, and you are dead.
That makes our
Rudolph wins.
Ah, you're right.
Woo!
That makes our global win. You've won this. I won last time. Globally, we are 1-1.
Nice.
So at the very least, we need to have a tiebreaker.
We do indeed. Well,
But
thank
that's
you
gonna
everyone
do
for-
it for us this week, everybody.
Yeah. Let us know if you guys like these because we're having a lot of fun
God,
with
it's
them.
so fun. Eventually, we're gonna have other people on to do this with us.
Oh hell yeah, we gotta have Tommy back. He'll
Tommy,
love this.
anybody.
Tommy and Evan have to
Tommy
come
and
back.
Evan
for
will be
this.
back, and
And I think we should definitely get Mackenzie at some point.
Mackenzie, everybody. I think this would be a fun video to film.
Yeah, the next or the last one we did will be linked somewhere probably on this video.
And so will
Our
the next one
socials.
for our tiebreaker.
Yes, indeed. So our socials are in the bottom or in the description, of course. I got TikTok, he's got Twitter, I've got Instagram, he's got Dallon's Tavern YouTube.
Yes, sir.
We've got personal socials, my Spooks Doodles on TikTok and Instagram, which I'm on more often. If you guys have concepts for future topics or silly questions, let us know. We're
Comments
personal
or
talking
on
guys.
Twitter, anywhere. You send us a question, we'll answer it.
Yeah, and if somehow out there one of you amazing listeners is an animator, if you want to animate some of these battles, we'll love you forever, and we will absolutely feature it on here.
Absolutely.
But I think that's it for this one.
Yeah, that does it.
Everyone, remember to feed your coconuts.
Yep.
And flush your fire trucks.
Yeah, and be sure not to run too fast with ice cream.
Yes, but what if you're running?
Do
run
not
to get ice cream.
Yeah, but not with it.
Not with it.
You gotta walk when you have it. It's worse than scissors.
Okay, what about ice cream sandwiches?
Well, I guess. Yeah, and does a cone make it better?
You could impale yourself on a cone. What if it's a waffle? What if it's there's pointy cones and there's non-pointy cones?
Don't bring up waffles here.
We don't do waffles. Bye, guys.